Terrell Johnson getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Tacoma Rainiers going up against the Salt Lake Bees. First pitch coming your way next. And the batter will be the shortstop, Terrell Johnson.
The shortstop, Terrell Johnson.
Wallops this one out towards right center. Pretty deep. And that ball's out of here. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. I feel like I barely got the starting lineups out of my mouth before that one was on its way. He was ready to hit as soon as the ump pointed to the pitcher to begin the game. Aggressive approach, and it paid off. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Johnson, he's already homered in this ballgame. We've got a lot of games behind us this season and still plenty of games to go. This is the time of year when the struggle to maintain peak performance in the midst of a transient lifestyle can really become a challenge.
Aye.
First and second, 2 down. Rolls away a little bit. The third tag out. And that'll do it for this inning. So they work around a pair of walks in the inning. Midway through the second, the Rainiers lead it 1-0. If you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design, proud sponsors of this broadcast. This one is labeled. And a base hit. Brown first, hustling for 2. Chance at a 3-bagger. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. And they put the tag on him for the out. Everything had to come together defensively on that play. Good throw in from the outfield, and then a beautiful relay on to third for the out. And the next batter, the second baseman, number 94.
Richard Moore.
Grounds it to short. Sends it to first. It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation and come through with the RBI ground out. Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the Rainiers, Terrell Johnson. He's already gone yard in this game.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
Grounds this one up the middle. Got the out on the off-balance throw. It doesn't come much closer than that bang, bang play to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Bees out in front, 3-1. Nobody on with one out. Gustavo Campero digs in now. The rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Out to short, Johnson. And plenty of time to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Nelson Rada.
1 down. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Terrell Johnson.
Johnson.
Krause measures 6'4", 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane?
No ball,
Yes, it's a strike. Skies this one to center. Rada. And there's 2 down. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure.
Third baseman,
Runner at
JD
first. Now the third
Davis.
baseman, J.D. Davis. And now the 1-2. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, double play, nicely done. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Every time up, he was a threat, and he gave them a shot at the win. Impressive showing for sure. Terrell Johnson, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Tacoma Rainiers going up against the Salt Lake Bees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Terrell Johnson. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Line drive. Fair ball. He turns and heads for second. And it's a 2-out double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That's exactly how you want to handle the pitch away. Put a great swing on that ball and just kept it fair for the double down the line. Tyler Locklear digs in now.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in right now.
Man at second with 2 down. On the ground, Davis. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They strand 1. Half inning done. We've got no score yet. Next up for the Bees,
the
Denzer
second
Guzman.
baseman, Denzer Guzman.
The 0-1.
2.
Grounder up the middle. Dives, but it's off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. And that's reflective of the kind of up-the-middle approach I was talking about. Might have been a little behind with the swing, but when you're focused on putting it back through the center of the field, you wind up pushing it the other way. Worked out well that time. The Bees
Now
up
batting,
by 4.
Shortstop, Terrell Johnson.
We're well into the season now when the road can become a grueling test of endurance. Not just the long bus rides and modest accommodations, but the constant uncertainty about the future can be equally taxing. Medeiros measures 6'2", 225 pounds, and he's a native of Cuba. Guzman whips it to first. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Locklear.
This broadcast is
Leading
sponsored
up
by
for the
Fabs
Bees,
Theremin Therapy,
the third
helping you through
baseman,
life's
JD
challenges with the soothing sounds of
Davis.
theremin music. On the ground, out to short. Johnson. On to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop Kyrad Paris.
Top of the 7th.
Hitting
Here's the
for
shortstop
Tacoma,
at the
the
plate.
shortstop,
Terrell Johnson.
Johnson.
And that's outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball to first. And it stays fair.
Now batting, the first baseman Tyler
Runner at first.
Locklear.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Tyler Locklear. Here it comes. Paris to second. There's one. Plenty of time to first. That's a double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as
right
smooth as the
fielder,
one they
Ryland
just turned.
Thomas.
Man on at
Now
first.
batting, the
Terrell
shortstop,
Johnson. Now at the
Terrell
plate.
Johnson.
Hey, clutch up right now.
This is a teachable moment on the bases. If you've got good instincts and you see the ball's going to hit the dirt, you can take off early and try to move up. That comes with experience. Hard ground ball, base hit. The tying run is aboard. And he's put together quite a game
Now
at the
batting,
plate.
the first
Hard ground
baseman,
balls like that
Tyler
are really tough to make a play on.
Locklear.
I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. Now, a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. And now, Tyler Locklear. Definitely
Hey, right
wants
now.
to
Here we
avoid
go.
hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. One pitch now. Grounder to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Scores easily.
The batter, the right fielder, Ryland Thomas.
One out and the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
No one better. Need you right here.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air to left. Makes the grab on the run. Two out, and
The
both
left
the
fielder,
tying
number
and go-ahead
32,
runs are
Jared
aboard.
Sundstrom.
Clutch up. Drive him in for him.
This one's in the dirt. No action on the bases. 1-2 the count now. And the tying run at second. This one in the air to right. The right fielder settles under this one. Inning over. That might be a crucial missed opportunity. One run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Salt Lake ahead in this game, 4-3. Johnson did well in the losing effort. Notched 3 hits in the game. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. So now it's the
Batting
four-hole
fourth,
hitter,
the shortstop,
Terrell Johnson.
Terrell
3 hits in the loss last
Johnson.
night. Swing and a miss. And the slider right
No
there.
ball.
At
One
a
strike.
certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Liner to left. And that's that. They leave 1 runner on base. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Two on and two out,
Batting
scoreless
fifth,
ball
the
game
right
here.
fielder,
Now it's the
Tucker.
right fielder, Tucker Flint.
Flint.
Ground ball to short. Play made, that ends the inning. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Nobody out,
Now batting,
bases loaded.
shortstop,
And the batter
Terrell
will be the shortstop,
Johnson.
Terrell Johnson. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up now.
Pop up, foul on the right side. Cavadas heading towards it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Deep breath for the pitcher. This is a pretty big jam. Gotta stay composed and execute. 0-1 now.
Ball.
Serious jam with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's gunning for the strikeout first, and then he needs to try and get a grounder for the double play. Tall task. Swings through it. That's some great arm
1-2.
action from him to sell the changeup. Line drive for a base hit. 1 run's in, coming to the plate. Also in to score. That's a 2-run single, and now they're up by 3.
The right fielder, number
Gets the
99,
job done as he brings
Lazaro
home a pair. Not the
Montes.
hardest line drive you'll ever see, but a hit is a hit. I'm sure he'd have preferred to square it up better, but he'll take the knock anyway.
Keep it going. Your
And now the right fielder, Lazaro Montes. The 0-1. On the ground to the left. Can't come up with it. And everybody's safe. Nice cut there to
Now
push the
batting,
ball the
the
other
designated
way.
hitter,
When you try to go
Logan
back through the middle, you can get a
Wingate.
lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing. Stepping in, Hogan Windish. Shenton on third. Montes at first with no outs.
No one better. Clutch up right here. Nice rip.
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run comes in. Now the second run crosses the plate. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Now batting, the left
Nicely
fielder,
done.
Ryland
Brings home 2. Great job on the
Thomas.
0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut.
The
So
center
2 down.
fielder, number
Taking in for
13,
the Bees,
Jorge
Jorge Ruiz.
Ruiz.
Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. 1-2 offering. Out to short. Johnson. And that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to inning number 4. The Rainiers out in front, 10-0. Welcome back to
Leading
Salt
off
Lake
for
City,
Tacoma,
top of the 4th
shortstop,
inning.
Terrell Johnson.
This young man is well into his professional career at this point and shows no signs of slowing down or losing that level head on his shoulders. Fly ball down the line.
Get up.
Flint gliding to the left. Can't get there, and this one lands foul. Johnson stands at 6 foot even, just 21 years old. He's been absolutely electric over the last 10 games, hitting over 400. And there's one down. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up for the Rainiers, Terrell Johnson. Fouled off down the right side. Now a high fly ball to left center. Calabrese should have this one. And that'll do it. We move on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Rainiers with the lead, 10-0. Man at first with one gone. And now the shortstop, Terrell Johnson.
Bowling.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit.
The right fielder, number
now it's the right fielder, Lázaro Montes. Fly ball left field. Calabrese. And there's 2 away. Digging in for the Rainiers, Hogan Windish.
Nope.
This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Two one now.
Ball.
2 outs, runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryland.
So digging in, Ryland Thomas. Kicks and delivers. Base hit, right field. 1 runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, not in time. He's safe. And the lead continues to grow. And he continues this huge game. Even if like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work.